What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Hashtag United channel, and welcome back to another league game. We didn't have a game last week, but we're back, we're at home, and we're going up against Little Oakley. We played them first game of the season, our first non-league game, and we narrowly missed, so we're looking to get revenge today. This is currently how the table's looking as well. We're currently sitting in second place. Little Oakley are in 12, but not forgetting we're looking to make it 11 wins on the bounce in the league. Let's do it. So as you can see here, our usual bit of Ganter where we film the games from, there's going to be a bit of a different camera angle today. We usually have just that bit, right? They've got this whole new big bit here. They've got another bit here for an angle. They've got another one there. And another one there. We're not going to be using all those angles today, but that is because the team that we ground share, Haringey, have AFC Wimbledon in the first round of the FA Cup. What an achievement that is. So yeah, obviously it's going to be broadcasted on live TV. I'm not too sure what channel. I'm thinking BBC One, because that's obviously the usual, but yeah, it's going to be broadcasted on there, and that's why they've got all these different sort of bits of Ganter lined up so they can get the better angles and the consistency that they usually get on BBC. So with that being said, good luck to Haringey, and let's get on with today's video. Stampy, there's also a little new addition to the stadium. What is it?
As you can see, Adidas boards here, Adidas boards here, here. The new
and behind the goals.
And behind the goal.
Decent. Shout out to Addy. Who's this other person holding a camera? Of course it's Saundy Bloody Dundy. How are we?
I'm right, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Talk to me about this. How come you got this camera with you?
So I've been doing the 30 games in 30 days challenge with Ben. We've been driving up and down the country. This week we've had Birmingham, Northampton, Cardiff yesterday. But now we're back, London, hashtag. I'm not going to be filming the games. I'm not going back to those routes. I'm going to be filming sort of Spencer's role within the game, commentating. Sort of behind the scenes, I guess you can call it.
I've got a new nickname for you.
What's that?
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Clown.
Clown.
Do you know why?
Poster.
The poster. I'm going to insert it right now. And how do you feel about that? Someone's actually made that and they think you're a clown. Or scary enough to be in it.
Oh, it's a nice poster though, isn't it?
Would you actually rate it?
I like the poster.
Would you consider yourself as a clown or not? Or
No,
is that someone like Daniel
that's
Adji?
Adji.
Okay.
Adji should be in
Okay,
that.
I'll admit that. Is there anyone else that you think is a clown apart from you in the squad?
Harry Honesty and Adji. 5, 6, 7. Everyone! I'm not playing!
I'm not playing anymore.
Devs, team news today, please.
This time yesterday, I think I was keeping the same starting 11 from the last game, which would have been a first, but unfortunately we've had a couple of issues that has meant we've had to change things. Lee Hersett hasn't recovered from a knock he's picked up during the week, so he misses out today. And Charlie Morley, it's 2:30 and he's only just got here. He's been travelling since 10 o'clock this morning and he's only just got here because of traffic issues, so he drops to the bench largely because we didn't know when he was going to get here, but also having been sat in the car for that long, he probably needs a lot longer than 20 minutes to get himself warm and ready to go. So that means that Neil Richmond will come back in, he's fit, he'll start. And we're going to push Jack Harrison into midfield today, and so Stampy will come in and play alongside Farai. Tom Williams is still unavailable for injury. Ice is back on the bench after his honeymoon. So yeah, we're still strong, we're still confident, but I had to make some changes, which is a bit of a shame.
Faz, how are we?
You know what? Those 2 weeks off.
Has it killed you?
Oh, it's killed me.
I'll tell you what though, something I'm a bit confused about is how you weren't in Player of the Month. Need a special mention. You played unbelievable. Since you've played, is it correct? I'm saying we've made it 10 wins on the bounce since you've been playing.
But it's one of them ones where my team's playing well at the end of the day. I don't want to get special treatment. At the end of the day, as long as my team's winning, that's what that matters, you know what I mean?
You're an amazing man.
Come on.
It's been a long 2 weeks waiting to play again, but I hope it's made us hungry to go again today. I've had to make some changes and you'll see them. Obviously Jack is a position you're familiar with anyway, so just go in there with Ricky. Had I been able to keep the exact same 16 from 2 weeks ago, I would have done. So the people that get the opportunity to come back in, make sure you grab it. I think out on this surface, if we start you in a more withdrawn position, I think we can really hurt them. Ryan, I've gone for you on the right because when I get to talk about them in a minute, I think it's an area you can really exploit. Back four, Obviously, Stampy, you come in, you get your opportunity. I want you to go left of Faz to the right. Yeah, just remember around cover and communication, particularly to Ross on your left. Obviously, we played them beginning of the season, first game. They beat us. They've had a fantastic start and tailed off to some quite extent in the last few weeks, which has culminated in their manager moving on from his position after last Saturday's game. But what I do know is they've then gone and had a game Tuesday night and they've had a little bit of a lift. They've gone and won a cup game against a team from a higher league. They've got lads that are been part of the club for a long time that have taken over in the caretaker capacity, and you're going to get, I think, a bit of fight and a bit and hard work and a bit of desire from them today. They will still be vulnerable. We've not played for a couple of weeks. It's one of those days that can bite you on the backside if our approach and mentality isn't right. Don't worry about anything. Anything that's gone on before is irrelevant. Next week is irrelevant. Today is the only day that we can affect anything. And I expect us to put another 3 points on the board. Let's get going, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome back to Coles Park for another #United home game. I've just arrived from Cardiff, straight from my 30 games in 30 days. So I've not done as much prep as usual, but I know this is a big game. We're playing Little Oakley. First time we've played any team twice in the league. They beat us first game of the season, of course. One man that wasn't playing in that game and won't be playing today is Tom Williams.
Hi guys, how are we?
How are you feeling about this game, Tom? Chance to get revenge?
I don't think that's in any of the players' mind. I think the fact we want to continue to run the team, the squad, been great for the last 10, 11 games, so we just hope we can continue that. That's the main aim for today.
Okay, well, it's a pleasure to have Tom with me. He's got an injury today, that's why he's not going to be playing. There's a few other injury things to discuss as well, so should we take a look at the team for today?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay, so in goal we've got ACW in between the sticks, in for Jacko. In defence we've got Ross Gleed at left back, obviously deputising for Tom Williams. Centre back we've got Farai and Marcus Stamp. Jack Harrison's moved into midfield, we'll explain why later. Kane Brogan is at right back. In midfield we've got Ricky Evans. Jack Harrison's gone into centre mid to make up for the injured Lee Hursett, who's got an issue at the moment, so he won't be playing today. Ahead of him we've got Triple H, Harry Honesty on the left, Tash Richmond in behind the striker, Ryan Adams on the right and Neil Richmond up front. In terms of substitutes bench we've got Aaron Couch, Charlie Morley, Theo Baker, Dan Adji and Tekka's Guru. It's a very attacking bench, Tom.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of false decisions on the bench from Devs today, but we've got good pace and we've got good width, and as I said, good attacking momentum from the bench definitely.
And we are underway here at Coles Park, and there's a lot of noise being made by the Little Oakley fans. They're up for it, aren't they, Tom?
They are. They've come. They're singing. The Acorns are singing.
Tashan Richmond on the throw. He's got a long throw, but he goes back to Ross Gleed. Good touch inside. Looks to get that Tom Williams whip on the ball towards the back stick. Ryan Adams is there. Can he get a cross in? Good from Ryan. Unfortunately, can't find a striker. Now Little Oakley can counter down this left side.
Well worked back, Ryan.
Great work from Ryan. Cross coming in on the right foot. Oh, at the back stick. Tash Richmond trying to get on
play.
it. He's got a corner.
Great work back from Ryan. Love that.
Fry and Stampy haven't had a lot of game time together at centre-back. How important, you've actually played centre-back quite a bit for us this season as well as obviously left-back. How important is it for you to have game time with your centre-back partner?
It is. It's one of the key relationships on the pitch. Is your back two.
A chance here.
A chance here.
Oh, he squared
That's
it.
1-0.
And it's a goal. And it's fantastic work from Ryan Adams, who squares it in for Tashan Richmond and makes it 1-0 to #United. What do you think of that goal, Tom?
That's great. It's a second phase again. It's a simple ball. And Ryan's just cut the ball back for Tashan, who's just calmly slotted that.
Very good work from the boys, and the crowd are making some noise now, aren't they? We need a little bit more of this throughout the game.
Did hear as I was coming out, a couple of words from their team was, can we just stay in this game for the first 15-20? That doesn't seem to have worked.
Not so far.
So they might have to change their game plan now and actually have a go at us.
Got a free kick here in an area that's got Tom Williams written all over it.
Oh yeah, I think they're just trying to put a little bit of doubt in the keeper's mind here by having two there. Is he going to shoot? Which actually does make the keeper stay back on his line.
I think he's going to hit it, you know. He's squared it across. Oh, and it's almost fallen on Ryan Adams' head. Oh, and it's a massive chance for Tashan Richmond to make it 2-0, Tom. He's a young potential player. And he's getting more game time here today, well deserved. Header flicked on for Little Oakley, trying to get some kind of acrobatic finish. The shot comes through. ACW saves it with his legs. And it's still going here for Little Oakley with this number 7 who just overplays it, and Ross Gleed is there to mop things up and clear it, but only as far as this man for Little Oakley, who gets it back to the 7. Good passing on the edge of the box, whipped in, and he claims. And Hashtag keeping this ball now.
Left back's on.
Ricky can find Ross Gleed. Ross going to have to control this one though. He does. Plays inside to Harry Honesty. Can he return the pass to Ross? Tries to deliver. Deflected. Plays it across the box. Good touch from Jack Harrison. Hits it! Oh, it's nice.
Nice patient build-up.
Kane throws it here to Jack Harrison. Ryan Adams trying to turn his man. Does enough to find Richo. Goes back to Kane. Tries a first-time pass. Oh, it's good. Tashan trying to control it. Can he find a pass here to Ryan Adams? On the left foot.
Richo, I think it's Richo.
Oh, was it Richo?
That's the son. Yeah, it is Richo.
Yeah, you're right. On his left foot. Man, maybe you want to see better finish there?
Do you know, it was a good passage of play. Great ball in from Kane. Real quality. Great touch from Tashan. I don't know if he could have a touch, Richo. I don't know if he rushed it a little bit. I don't know if he realised how free he was. It was a well-timed run. Just snatched it with his left foot a little bit.
That left midfielder for Little Oakley looks dangerous. He's got pace.
Yeah, he's definitely got a change of pace. Kane's going to have to be aware of that. He's onside. That's a fantastic
Jack Harrison,
ball.
what a ball.
Tashan's clean through. How's his confidence right now? Huge.
Oh! No! The keeper and defender have done enough to stop Tashan Richmond. He had the composure like you asked for, Tom, to take it around him, but he couldn't get the shot away in time. Hashtag need to make these chances pay and double their lead. Corners come in low. Cleared away at the front post.
Take a touch, put that straight back in.
Back to Richo, he's going to take it again. Again at the front post, worked forward. Oh wow, it was a flick attempt I think there from Jack Harrison. Just trying a little back heel attempt, wasn't he? Free kick here then for Ricky Evans on the left foot to deliver. Some big boys to aim at. He's got Tashan, he's got Stampy. He's got Jack Harrison and Richo. Ball's in. It's not a bad one if it drops to the back stick. Oh, and it's a header for Tashan. And it's another chance for Tashan to score. Throw in here for Little Oakley. Into the Hashtag box. Needs to be headed away. It's flicked on over the bar. And one of the better chances of the half for Little Oakley,
does seem to be something that they work on and use. They've had a couple of flick-ons and chances.
Selwyn with a long throw. Last one created a good chance for Little Oakley. Is it going to happen again? Comes in. It's flicked by the top goal scorer, centre-back Wood. We can't work that one towards the goal, but they're winning the headers, aren't they?
They are. They're winning the first header, and if we keep allowing them to do that, one will drop to them. I kind of feel if Harry can play a 1-2 with someone, I think that's it. That's it.
Not the best delivery, but it's going to fall to Wood on the edge of the box, who's
that's not
hit
going
it,
out.
and it's going to fall short, you know. And he comes. He had to be brave. He claims it. I don't think Wood was intending that kind of up and under rugby style pass. He was trying to shoot and it just went so high that it almost worked for him. Good work from Ross.
Great ball. Get up, boys.
On.
Get up. It's a fantastic ball, that. Fantastic ball.
That's brilliant from Ross. Good pressure from Tash. Can we make it happen now then? Last few minutes of the first half. Tash gets it back from Richo. Up against his man. Beats him. Can he deliver now on the left foot? He puts it in on the right. Gets a corner. Stampy wanted the throw there. Hashtag not happy. I saw the ref give it to Little Oakley and the line-nose flag comes up shortly after. Sometimes I find the line-nose kind of wait to see what the ref does and then just agree with him. Ricky getting a yellow card there, I think, for something he said to the ref after Hashtag didn't get a throw-in they felt was theirs. And it is another throw-in attempt for Little Oakley. It's been the story of the half for them in an attacking sense. These throws from the number 10, headed away by Stampy. Back to him, he's going to deliver on the left foot. It's not a bad delivery.
Offside.
Oh, Andy came and claimed it well there. The ref's actually going to blow up for half-time there then. So 1-0 to Hashtag at the break. We're in the lead. Are we in control, Tom?
We're in control. I think Little Oakley will be happy going in. They grew into the game, but only because we allowed them. I think they'll be delighted to go in at 1-0 down with the 3 or 4 chances we had. They've come into the game, and the last 15 minutes it's been pretty even. Unfortunately, we just haven't. We don't look like we've got going.
If you're Devs, what are you saying to the boys at half time? What do you want to see in the second half?
If I know Devs, and I do, I think there'll be a few words said. I think our tempo needs to increase. I think we need to get the ball to Ryan and H. We need to isolate them to isolate their fullbacks. Do what we do best. Which is getting wide and getting crosses in the box.
Okay, well, we'll see what the boys can do in the second half after Devs has a chat with them. But currently 1-0 to Hashtag United versus Little Oakley here in the league at home.
You should be relishing a day like today, especially after the start. Getting a goal as early and as easily as we did. You should have been thinking, right, yeah, we can enjoy today. The lack of conviction all over the pitch, but in particular in their penalty area, it's basically offered them a way back into the game. You get your goal, well, and then the next one, you want to take the lever off the ball. 3-4 times I've seen the ball go into the box and we're on our heels, we're not looking to attack it. I've seen you give up on 2 coming towards you. I don't know what you're expecting or what you're waiting for, but you just do that. If it's not good, compete, at least compete. We're too slow to react out of possession. When we lose the ball, you know what we're doing? We're playing as though we're entitled to win the game. Lack of respect to the opposition, it's a lack of respect for the game. I actually see it as a lack of respect for me that you think you can just go out and we'll get it back, it'll be all right. It's taken us until the 40th minute to win a header from one of their long throws into the box. They're not going to get easier to defend. Kane, your start positions are giving you no end of grief, and that's why you end up giving stupid free kicks away, diving in, getting tight. We're taking a free kick, Rossi's taking a free kick down in the left back channel, and we're 3 on 2. We're 3 on 2. Add Ross to that, what does that make us? So when I say to you, step on, why on earth do you interpret that as come inside and mark the man that's already being marked? I need you to show me you're interested and you want to be here. With the quality you've got, you're the best winger at this level of football. Don't make me look stupid by saying that. I talked about the lack of respect earlier, but show a lack of respect for them in a manner that just says, we're going to go and really hurt you. Because they're vulnerable. And they'll be delighted. If I was them, I would be delighted with them. Because if you showed just a fraction of the effort that they're showing, you'll blow them away. But you're playing like a team that feels entitled to win the game of football. And I've never worked with a team good enough to take that approach. And I've worked with a lot of teams far better than this team. And when I say like the team, I mean us, me. I've worked in environments where it's been far better than me. 45 minutes and I have to see an improvement. I have to see an improvement.
Okay, underway here for the second half. Jack Harrison plays it back to Ricky Evans. Plays it forward straight away with the ball that's asked a question.
That's not going out. That's not going out. Told you.
Oh, Tashan.
It's a corner.
Corner here, which Ricky Evans is going to take. Devs has told the boys at half-time he doesn't think we're playing with enough fight. We think we've got a right to win this. No one's got a right to win games. You've got to earn them. And the ball being put back in by Jack Harrison, getting another corner for Hashtag. Neil's going to put it in the box.
Pace on the ball.
Stampy underneath it.
I'll tell you what, good pace on the ball into a good area there.
Kane now just holding it up in the corner, needs some help. It's going to run out of play eventually for a corner for Hashtag. There's the ball, it's going to get towards the back post.
That's problems.
Oh,
it's a push, definite push. Ref didn't see it, it's another push.
There's a first time pass, it's going to make its way through to Richo here. Perhaps a bit luckily, and that's a cynical foul on Richo there. It's going to be a free kick in quite a nice area here. A bit of wind in the air as well.
It's a shot.
He sits in it. Oh, and it's saved, and it wasn't an easy one for the keeper to control. The young lad, the keeper, just chatting to one of the Little Oakley youth players outside. He's actually only his second game, I think, for the first team. Stampy's put this one forward for Richo, who brings it into Harry Honesty's path. He's giving another free kick. Lots of free kicks in this game, in this half particularly.
We'll take that to a very similar area.
Ricky Evans with a free kick here for Hashtag.
He's gone for the double bluff.
Oh, and it's off the bar. And I think the keeper got a touch to it, you know.
He went for the double bluff. He went for the other side. The keeper's got a good hand to that.
Ricky showing he's got free kicks in the locker. Couple of decent strikes from Rick. Now he's on the corner as well. It's short. Stampy does well to intercept, though. Running forward from defence. Just losing the ball. And this one's been sent. AJ has to deal with it on the volley. He gets something on it. Seven's got a chance here. Jack Harrison just holding him up. And he did
good foul. Great foul.
Yeah, he had to do it.
He shanked that as well.
That's the ball over to Mayhew on this right side. Little Oakley having the strike. Andy Cade Watts has watched that all the way and collected it calmly.
I'll tell you what, we are with 12, 14 minutes into the second half, and I don't think it's going to be long before we see a change. It just seems to have lost our way a little bit.
Andy sending it forward, trying to get some urgency in the attack. Hashtag attacking players weren't ready for it, and Little Oakley getting most of the ball right now.
So has just shanked the ball to his player.
Is that onside?
He looks on to me.
Oh, number 11's through. Big chance for Little Oakley. And he comes and does fantastically there.
And he's done well. Do you know what? I think the wide man was too busy looking at the linesman after his touch. It was a terrible touch, but Andy quick off his line.
Massive warning sign for Hashtag.
Massive, huge warning signs.
Gone to sleep a little bit in the second half. Needs something to raise our game here. It is going to be Tashan that comes off here for Charlie Morley then. Will he be happy with his display today? He's got a goal, but should he have had more?
No, Tash, he's not going to be happy. He won't be happy. I think he'll feel like his goals are irrelevant. He had a lot of the ball in the first half. A couple of good chances. We've just not been able to get him on the ball at all in the second half.
Corner then for Little Oakley. Are they going to get the goal that the fans are looking for? Falls to this man on the edge, and it's a fantastic save from Andy! And the shot comes back in, and I think it was another save, you know.
I think he took a deflection the second time. It's a great save again from Andy. He's had his work cut out in the second half. He's been far. Their keepers made 2 good saves, but he's been far the busier keeper.
Harry in the hole could be interesting. I'd almost have him and Neil the other way around. Jack Harrison trying to find Richo. Heads it into the path back to Jack. It's a difficult one though. Jack gets there.
Good
finds
tackle.
Ricky Evans
Good tackle.
lining
Ricky
up
could
a
be hit
shot,
one
I
here.
think. It's what I mean. I'll back Ricky from there once he gets it on that left foot. I don't mind him having one. Throwing in for Little Oakley in the back stick. Chance. Great defending from Ross Gleed there. Hit by the 8 on the edge of the box. Oh, and it's a horrible deflection. It's a horrible deflection. It's number 8 who's hit it. He's run over to the fans here. You have to say, you're making a lot of noise this game. And they deserve their goal, to be honest. The second half, they've been coming at us. We're paying the price for not taking chance in the first half.
It's been coming. They've been the better team in the second half. Last 10 minutes of the first half, we've just been punished there for missing 3 or 4 gilt-edged chances in the first half. Hopefully, that'll kickstart us into gear here.
They're on a losing streak in the league, so they'd love to stop that. Likewise, Hashtag would love to keep our winning streak going. Kane Brougham trying to help us do just
Referee.
that. Definite foul.
It's the 11 again. The 11
Gotta be
is
careful.
walking a tightrope. This is definitely in shooting range.
Ricky Evans
Yeah,
has had
this is shooting range.
2 good free kicks so far this half, both forcing decent saves from the keeper Sims. Is it third time lucky?
He's had a couple of good sighters. What I'm worried about, what I'm interested in is, have we got someone hungry if there's a follow-up, if there's a rebound, to follow it in? Because the keeper's got 2 hands to both the free kicks. So here we go.
Ricky Evans goes low, blocked. Ross Gleed tries to have a shot, doesn't get the connection, and Little Oakley now can attack.
I don't think that's going to stay in, is it? It is on this pitch.
He's kept it in. Little Oakley getting forward with numbers, 2 players in the box, ball comes in for it. Oh, and it's headed away just
Kane's done
there
superbly again.
by Kane. Shrugging the shoulders
Do you know what
here.
we need someone to get this game by the scruff of the neck, take a bit of responsibility. A couple of people just looking at each other and saying, you.
Yeah.
We need someone just to take a bit of command here. Maybe Rick, maybe Jack, maybe Richo.
Oh,
A
Stampede needs
little
to get rid of
handball
this.
from Stampede.
It's pretty much as good an area you're going to get for a free kick for a right footer. 3 players standing over it. Rodder strikes it, tries to go under the wall there. Hashtag ready for it. It's going to be Ryan Adams who comes off now, and he's not taking his time getting off the pitch. Hashtag want this win. So Ryan straight off. Adji on. No foul. Good work from Rick. Another attempted foul, I think.
He's on.
Richo, can he finish?
It's not a shot, it's a cross.
Puts it in. Oh,
it
looking
was
for
on
Dan
Adji's
Adji.
head. Richo can't believe it. Do you know what? We can't tell how close he was to that. It looked incredibly close.
Was that the moment that we needed?
Do you know
Has
what?
it gone?
The ball dropped. Richo thought about the shot. He knew the cross was the better option. That looked like it was just. I'd like to see that again.
It's a decent ball. It was too far out for the keeper to come and get it. I think the ref is going to blow up very soon. Is there time for some magic? Stampy gets something on it. Needs to be worked forward better than that. Dan Adji comes and gets it. We need to get it forward quick, Dan. He's doing well. He's put it in. Richo heads it down. And that was a good effort from Hashtag there.
Great play from Dan Adji. It's a great flick from Richo
Kane.
as well. I think the ball just needs to go in the box now. With a bit of quality. It's bouncing
forward.
around.
Oh, he's just put it in his path. It's still Hashtag though. Charlie Morley.
Can you get it wide? Can we get one more ball in the box? Come on, H.
Harry Honesty, can he deliver? On his right foot. Towards the back stick. Is there a foul on him there? Ref's not said
We're
it.
calling for a foul. The ball's come back in. Charlie Morley!
Charlie Morley on the volley. Clear.
Oh my God,
And
what
the
a
ref
chance.
has blown up so many chances in the last movement there. Harry stayed down looking for the penalty. The ball stayed alive. It comes back into Charlie Morley on the volley. Could have been magic.
That was our only real quality of the second half, with a couple of chances there. Good bit of work from Dan Adji, good bit of work from Triple H, and we just couldn't put the ball in. Charlie seemed to get a good connection on the shot, it's just blocked.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to see him now, but there probably are a few positives to take from this game. Obviously, we've not lost it after what was a poor second half showing. Dan Adji's come on, and in the few minutes he got, he's done okay there. But a disappointing result, Tom.
Very disappointing result. I think in the context of the run we're on, it looks like 2 points drop. But if we look at the actual game today, the draw's probably a fair result. I know we had 2 or 3 really good chances in the first 15 minutes, but apart from that, until literally the last 10 seconds of the game, we've not created anything. We've had 2 Ricky Evans long shots from free kicks. Apart from that, we've had no real quality in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the league standings going into this, the form book, you had a team on a winning streak, a team on a losing streak. It seemed like an obvious result, and that's football for you. It didn't go that way. Little Oakley had a great second half. They get a well-earned point. Hashtag hold on to a point. You need to pick a man of the match, Tom. It can be from either team, of course. Who are you going to give it to?
Well, I think a lot of boys would be disappointed with the result and their performances. There's quite a few mistakes. I've got one notable mention, which would have to be Farai, who's been outstanding for, I can't even count the number of games on my hands anymore. But I think the man who's held his head highest today would have to be Andy in goal. Yeah,
okay. Andy's going to get man of the match. 3 games in a row, a goalkeeper's got man of the match for Hashtag. Shows that we're keeping them busy, perhaps. And it is a point on the league. It's going to mean that some of the other teams get a little bit more of a gap at the top of the table, but it's a long old season. We're not even halfway through yet. We'll go into Devs now to see what he's got to say about the 1-1 draw between Hashtag United and Little Oakley.
Just haven't been good enough. Haven't been good enough today to win the game. The opportunity was first half. You passed it up and then you can't get yourself going again. And that's why it feels like a defeat. I'm going to give them credit for coming here, sticking in the game, and then looking likely, to be honest. And with 20 minutes to go, I'll take a point. I knew, we weren't going to go and win every game. So the fact that we've been as poor as we have today and not been beaten maybe gives a bit of a crumb. It certainly doesn't feel like it at the moment. Tuesday we're in 7 till 9 and we've got an opportunity then next Saturday to put today right. But it's got to be a lesson, we've got to learn from it. Anything short of 100% isn't enough, boys, in everything.
Right, so I'm here with Andy. Feels like a defeat, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, only because of our first 15-minute performance, really. I mean, we had the opportunity to put the game to bed. We didn't. We obviously went 1-0 up, but it could have been 2, 3, 4 potentially. If we would have put those away, it would have been a much, much different game. They've come into it, they're arguably the better team in the second half. They've pushed us. They've got a massive deflection. I mean, that's pretty gutting to concede a goal like that. But they've pushed us all the way there, and because of that, then really, it does feel like a defeat. It does.
And I just want to say a big well done to you, really, because I don't think if it was for you, we probably would have been losing this match.
Thanks. I mean, you're really normally quite harsh to me, LP, so that means a lot. Thanks. I mean, it takes a lot to get a well done from you, doesn't it?
Doesn't take much, but well done today. And that wraps up today's video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I mean, as you've heard from Devs and from Andy, it does feel like a defeat. The game probably could have been completely different if we did finish our chances early on, and Andy, for me, was man of the match.
Oh, definitely. But football's a brilliant game because you can go again next week. We've got Brighton City Regent reserves next week who are currently sitting here in the table. We are currently sitting in 3rd, so let's hope we can make amends next week and get the 3 points.
And that game next week will be being played at home. All the information you can find about it will be found down in the links in the description. But as always, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to drop it a like. Subscribe if you are new, and as always,
Don't forget to hashtag it.